Obviously the season has started positively, and we're very excited to coming back to Guwahati, to Assam later in the season on May 15th and 19th. I think today is an opportunity, firstly, to share the tickets will be going live later today for our game against Punjab Kings. Initially for pre-registered fans, and tomorrow all fans will have access. And then the Kolkata tickets will go on sale a little bit later. But firstly, it's just a thank you from our side of the Rajasthan Royals for the welcome that was given last year in Assam. I think the atmosphere was spectacular, and the positivity around the team, around the players, has been fantastic ever since. So we've been really excited to come back. The players love playing here, and we love being here. We took a lovely trip down the Brahmaputra River last year, which was spectacular. We want to explore Shillong this year. We want to go to Kaziranga. We want to show off all the wonderful aspects of the Northeast during our time here. But today, we wanted to talk a little bit about the excitement about coming back, but also about some of the things we'll be doing while we're here on the ground in Guwahati. So one of those to start off with, we've all seen the development and progression of Rian Parag over the last 5-6 years during his time with the Royals. I think a massive factor on that, particularly over the last year or so, is the hard work he's put in at our high performance centre, working with our coaches year round, and that mentality and focus has been fantastic, which we see coming through onto the field. What we want to do going forwards is find more talent in the Northeast, give more opportunities to talent in the Northeast, and one thing we'll be doing this year is Kumar Sangakkara. We'll be having a mentoring session with the under-19 and under-16 players from Assam while we're here in May. So around May 16th, Kumar will be having a session, a mentoring session with some of the young players, talking them through some of the challenges that need to be overcome, the mentality required to have success at the top level of the game, and hopefully some inspiration for them to go on and succeed. In addition to that, we're focused on how do we make cricket more sustainable. So we will be having waste management support here to ensure that as much is recycled as possible from our time in Guwahati. There'll also be fantastic local entertainment. So we'll have entertainment from local bands across the Northeast. We'll have some fantastic DJs coming. There'll be some light shows to an even higher level than before. We want to give fans an experience that's cricket, but cricket and entertainment. We're here for 2 matches. We're here for 7 days. But honestly, we want to do a lot more in here year-round as well after the season. So we're working with schools, with colleges, with universities. We're doing viewing events. We want that buzz of the IPL to be here year-round with all the fans, all the communities. And we want Rajasthan Royals, this is our second home here in Assam. And we want all the fans here to feel as connected to us as we feel to them. We saw that last year in the stadium, that passion. I love seeing all the headbands across all the fans there, the pink throughout the city. We want that to go to another level this year. And actually, across social media, the press, the positivity obviously from the performances of the team, I think that buzz is really building here, and we're looking forward to 2 sellout crowds for our matches later in May. I think I wanted to give an opportunity also to the group here to have any questions for me about what we might be planning and what we're trying to achieve here. So Devansh, if you want to see if there's any questions from the group. Well, personally, I've been coming to Guwahati in the Northeast actually since my first year here in 2017-18. So I love this area. We've obviously got connections into Wild Masher, into Kaziranga, into Shillong. So personally, I love everything about it. I love the food, I love the culture, I love the dance. I'm trying to practice my Bihu dance so that we can put it in full flow later in the season. From a team perspective, the conditions are fantastic. So you have brilliant wickets here, which is why you normally get 200 plus scores here. If you speak to Shimron Hetmeyer, it's one of his happiest memories was his century here whenever 5 years ago. So I think from a player perspective, it's incredibly positive. And when I look at last season, one of the biggest highlights of our entire playing group was actually the river boat that we did at the start of the season. Everyone's probably seen the Yuzi Chahal Joe Root dance that went viral on social media on that boat. It brought the guys together so powerfully. And so everyone's honestly really, really excited to come back. And from our perspective, having a bit of a longer gap between the matches, we play on the 15th and the 19th, which means on the 16th we're able to explore a bit more of the Northeast, see some of the fantastic areas here, and show off those areas to the world. Because that's the lucky position we're in, is we have a platform that reaches hundreds of millions of people. And so what we want to do this year is show off more of those amazing places in the Northeast to the broader IPL community. Yeah, go on. Agreed. So I think one thing we will be doing is we will be having an open practice session when we're here. So that enables, and we're going to make sure that the local players are able to come to that. So, in the stands we will be able to have fans, but also local players who will be able to see the players practice up close, see how they prepare for the top level competition. So that will be one thing to bring them closer to the action. The second is the Kumar Sangakkara mentoring session with the under-19s and under-16s. So again, learning from one of the greats of all time. I think that should be incredibly motivational to them. So I think through these different elements, and of course watching the matches as well, will ensure that some of the young players coming through the system can come and enjoy at the top level. As you say, the match a couple of days ago in Kolkata was spectacular, the highest ever run chase in the IPL. And I think this season, across the board, the IPL has gone to new levels in terms of runs scored, but also the competitive nature of it. There's been so many tight finishes. And if you look, we're playing Punjab and Kolkata here. Both of those matches have gone down to the last ball. Both Punjab and Kolkata in the last two games have been so close. So we're hoping for more spectacular displays here when we play the two games later in the year. Pleasure.